is this dark-haired woman? She looks awfully familiar. How you guys doing? Happy, exciting Sunday night. Let us go over to the book of John, chapter 8, starting with verse 1. Jesus went into the Mount of Olives, and early in the morning he came again into the temple, and all the people came unto him, and he sat down and taught them. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery. And when they had set her in the midst, they say unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act. Yeah. How did they find her in the act? It kind of makes you think. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned or killed. But what sayest thou? This they said, tempting or testing him, that they might have to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground, as though he heard them not. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. And when they heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning at the eldest, even unto the last. And Jesus was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. And when Jesus had lifted up himself, and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Hath no man condemned thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. I love all kinds of different passages in the Bible, but I love the story of this woman. A story of a woman in obvious sin. What will we say today? A whorish woman. A woman of the evening, if you want to clean it up. There are so many people that have dirty pasts. I can't say the word past. P-A-S-T-S. Okay? And they are feeling very dirty and very guilty. You know, my mother used to prostitute herself when I was a child. Did it make me dismiss her and hate her and not love her? No. It was a choice that she made. A desperate choice. A stupid choice nonetheless, but a desperate choice for her limited mind. You know. You come from Puerto Rico at 17 knowing nothing and you are scrambling around. But I digress. I am a little bit perturbed at people who get a high and mighty attitude once they have accepted him. And all of a sudden the way their dress changes, and you know, God starts to convict your heart. He will convict your heart, and you know, when you get saved, you can continue drinking, toking, smoking. You can do all those things. You can keep doing those things. Did she just say that? Yes, I did. However, you will not want to. The desires will change. God kind of takes us and our filthy little selves and puts us in that little Holy Ghost washing machine and cleans us up. The thing of it is, now you are on your journey with Jesus. You're doing that daily walk, and you're doing the best that you can. And for some folks, they see another person that was back there where they used to be. And they want to forget about that. And all of a sudden they want to get judgmental. And they want to group together and start talking about that person. That is a huge mistake. I want this kind of stuff to stop. I want myself and others to remember when we were back there, where people were maybe whispering a little bit about us, judging us, not wanting to be around us or talk to us because of what was so obvious, the things that we were doing, the things that we were saying, where we were going, who we were with, who we woke up with early Sunday morning. I'm not going to play games with you. Come on now. I want you to give this some serious thought. I want us to remember where we were when he found us. He found me in a very, very, very bad position. I was a very selfish person. I want to satisfy myself. I want to do whatever it is I want to do, go where I want to do, toke what I want to toke, drink what I want to drink, act like a fool, you know. And then y'all know the whole 9 yards. I don't have to even repeat it. You have to take away a lot of things. So you're going through a difficult time right now. And some things that you need are being removed. Sometimes God will step in and take away possessions, money, status, a job. He'll remove those things. And so all you have to focus on is him. He's doing that not because he's some mean being up there in heaven looking down with a Holy Ghost hammer waiting to clobber you on the head with it. He's trying to gain your attention because he's trying to save you from yourself. He's trying to save you from the things that you're doing. He sees the pit down that road that you are heading. He is trying to get you off the road or the highway of stupid. You know, you're on the highway of stupid and there are all the possible exits. He's trying to stop you because he loves you. He loves you. Just something that I really want you to think about. Do you see that poor brother or sister and they are in a bad way? It's obvious by looking at them what they're doing. I don't want you to think about what they're doing. I just want you to sort of slide all that aside and deal directly with the person. And gently and tenderly remind them of where you came from. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's what I find very interesting about God. Is sometimes he will allow you to do a lot of different things. He allowed me to become moneyless, friendless, just about foodless, right now carless, so that I can understand what other people are feeling. So that now I can go over to that person and they can look at me and not say this. You can't relate to me. You have everything. No, I can relate exactly to you. This is what happened this is what happened there. And then immediately they can relate to you. And they'll come in and they'll listen. And that's when you pull them in. You pull them into Jesus. You pull them in. And then, God willing, maybe you're just the first person they're going to talk to, and someone else, and someone else. Or maybe you are that person. I believe that everybody is assigned people. We're just not tossed down into this planet just to do whatever we want. Yeah, occupy until I come. Yeah, this is true. Family, husbands, wives, children, lives, whatever you're doing in your life. He wants us to have a good life, you know, or he wouldn't have said it. So when you're given the opportunity, I'm hoping that you will consider pulling someone closer to him, leading them in that quote-unquote sinner's prayer. I don't like saying it that way, but leading them to prayer, leading them to Christ, and then after that, praying for that person, checking in with that person. You know what I mean? We have to learn how to love. Yes, we do. All right, you guys. That's all I have. I love you guys, and take good care. Send some friends over to Fantabulous Land, all right? Okay, you have a great upcoming week.